Hey guys, surprise! I'm doing a cast off crew video today, and I'm sure you know this is Malonb from Facebook or malonshop.com. And I actually have a few things to show. Not that many finished, even though I do have a couple of finished items, but I have a lot of works in progress. And I also wanted to show you guys some stuff I picked out. I did some shopping from my stash while I was organizing, which is actually pretty much complete, as you can see back there. I don't know if you see a difference or not, but I will be having a video up sooner than later, hopefully, sort of like a before and after kind of thing. And yeah, hopefully it'll be fun. But let me just get into it. And actually, I forgot to grab my finished objects. I'll be right back. Okay, I do have a couple, only two finished objects. The first one is a pattern I've used a lot. This is the Be Kind pattern. I will be linking it down below. I really love the way this one came out. I used the Lamb brand's amazing yarn. I had some leftover skein, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use it up. And actually, I was surprised it didn't use up more yarn, because via the pattern, the pattern has like from baby sizes to adult sizes, I believe, and even for the baby sizes, it told you needs like so much yarn for it, and I didn't use up even that, so I was kind of surprised. But yeah, I really love how this one came out. I think the colorway is cactus flower or something along those lines. It turned out really nice. And the next thing I finished is a cowl. Looks like this. And I actually just wanted to use up some stash yarn, so I just miscellaneously added the colors. So it's not the same, it's just really just random stripes with the colors there. I think it's alright. I mean, it's kind of hot right now to kind of wear it, but all it is just I made it ribbed, because I like to rib for some reason, or the ribbing, unless it's one by one, but otherwise ribbing is probably one of my favorite things to work on. So it's all ribbed, and I just connect it at the end, and there you go, pretty easy. And it did use up all my stash that I have for this color, so that's definitely a plus. Now let me just go to my works in progress. I think that'll be the easier way to go. The first one I'm working on is, I did start on the liner shawl. It is a free pattern from Ravelry. So far it looks like this. Also really pretty. That's so far I got. And I'm also doing this for CC Knittings. I forgot what you call that exactly, but I think it's just a July knit along, crochet along, making shawls. Yeah, I don't know the exact name of it, but this definitely fits in there, so I'm gonna include it there, of course. And the yarn I'm using is that, I think it's Peyton's Croy Socks. I don't know the colorway. I think it's Raglan Stripes or something. I'm gonna put it up here somewhere, but so far I'm just working with one skein. I probably will make two, or use two, it just depends. But I'm really liking how it's coming out. And at first I was hesitant to start on it because, as you guys know from one of my last projects, I made a baby hat that was all garter stitch, and I was like, it takes forever to finish, and I realized I don't really like to do garter stitch. But this one, or in this project actually, it is also all garter stitch, but at the same time, I don't know if it's because of the project itself or the striping of the yarn. I don't mind it and actually enjoy working on this, so maybe it was just a baby hat I didn't like for whatever reason, but I'm really looking forward to working more on this. And again, this is the Linus scarf, I think, Linus pattern. I will be linking it down below. The next thing I'm working on is still, sorry about the noise guys, I dropped something here. The next thing is, you guys know I was working on a panel, so I can take some pictures as my banner for, or something along those lines, the banner for my website. I think the last time I showed it to you guys, I don't remember when that was exactly, but you saw the mushroom line, that it was complete. And now I'm working on another line, and this is featuring one of the ghosts, Boo, or whatever his name is. which of course is not complete, but I'm about halfway there, so I'm working on that next. And I think once I'm done with this, I want to do like a green line, and I kind of wanted to do, I don't know if I wanted to do something Zelda related, just because this is like more Mario themed, but I don't know who or what I'm gonna do there. But yeah, I'm like about halfway done with that. I actually have stopped working on it because I lost my chart, and I've been just looking it up on my phone and doing it that way, but I think I just need to print out another chart. I just have one more thing I'm working on, and it is the crochet top, and this is the second half, which I barely have anything, so not much to talk about there, but I'm still working on it. Oh, and there is one more thing I'm working on. I'm doing a baby size blanket inspired by the Mario mushroom or the mushroom in general, and I'm not gonna show it right here to you guys because it's kind of big and it's still attached to all the yarn, so it'll be a mess, but I'm gonna post a picture here. This blanket is double-sided. It looks the same on both sides, so I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, it'll be a nice way to make items that you will see both sides of. So this was kind of like my first to try out to see how it's going to turn out, but I think so far it's pretty good, and I'm a little over halfway done with it, so that's pretty exciting. One more thing I want to show you guys, I actually did start spinning again. Those of you who follow me either on Instagram, which you can do, my name is Malonb, or those of you who are or who like my Facebook page, because I do have a feed. My feed from Instagram goes directly to my Facebook page, so if you guys wanna like my page there as well, all my links are down below. You know that I started spinning again. So far, this is what I have. And I know you can't really see that well, but that is what I have. I'm actually pretty happy with it, with how thin my yarn is. And if you guys, maybe you guys don't know, but I've tried spinning only once before, where I actually did make a skein and I plied it as well, which it ended up alright. I mean, it wasn't too bad for a beginner, since I'm still a beginner, but I just didn't enjoy the process well, and I think this time I'm just taking my time with it. I realized that it's not something that I'm going to be, I don't know if it's meant to be done, I don't know, like in large quantities at one time, or maybe I'm wording that wrong. I think what I mean to say is, I think you have to take your time with it, and it shouldn't be just to produce and, you know, sell or produce in general. It should just be for you to take your time, enjoy what you're doing, and at least that's how I feel. Because the first time I tried it, I felt like it was so slow, and it was just too slow for me. I was like, who wants to do this? You can buy yarn so cheaply, you know, finished yarn that you can use for any of your projects. So I was like, who's gonna want to do this? But I think now I'm really just, I took my time, I sat down, I worked on it like maybe half an hour each time, and I think I realized that it's pretty relaxing. Maybe that's why people enjoy it so much. It is pretty relaxing. For me, I can just like zone out and do it. So I'm starting to like the process, I think. And from what I'm going to do is, I'm almost done with 1 ounce. I only have like one little batch left for 1 ounce. This is all I have. Once I'm done with that, I actually dyed a 2nd ounce. So from my idea, I'm going to finish applying this natural color of 1 ounce. Then I'm going to apply along with it after I finish this 1 ounce, I'm going to apply the one I dyed. And once everything's complete, I'm going to apply them from 1 ball. So from what I looked up via videos, YouTube of course, you can definitely apply from 1 ball at one time. That way there's no yarn left, or what do they call it, no waste or whatever. So again, from my idea, the colored ply will be, the colored one will be plying with the white one, and which will make a pretty yarn that's mixed with white and whatever color I dyed it. I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but hopefully you guys get what I mean. Once I'm done with that, I mean, I'll probably be posting pictures up of that as well. So again, if you want to go to my Facebook page or do the Instagram, you can definitely do that. And I'm sure I'm gonna show you guys as as my process or as my progress keeps going. So that will work out. But I'm pretty excited I started doing that again. And I have been researching some spinning wheels, which I'm such a newbie that I'm really just doing research for right now. But if you guys have one or have any tips on either how to choose one or where to get one, definitely share with me. I'm in Virginia, so Northern Virginia more specifically. So if you guys have any tips from around the area, I would definitely want to try, or ideally I want to try wheels in general before I actually buy one, just to make sure it's something I really want to purchase, since they're not, like something cheap either. So yeah. And now let me just hurry it up and go show you guys all the stash, my shopping from my stash items that I that I picked out. Let me start with the first one. I want to make something from this book. Again, I know I made a few things from here, the Hollywood style knits, and it's a really simple item. It's just some leg warmers. They look like that, and they're just called flashy leg warmers, and there's nothing flashy about them. It's really a really simple pattern, and the colors I picked out for that are 3 colors because I have a thing for stripes, so I'm going to make it striped. There's blue, teal, with cream and gray. I think it will turn out pretty nice. And I actually have a couple of others I picked out so far. Start with this one. This is from Noro Kids, and the pattern I want to make is called Thomas. So it's a really cute item for a baby. Again, not that I know any babies or am having one or anything, but it's an easy item to practice with, I guess. And for that, I'm going to use this yarn. This is one of my last yarns I received via a swap, the Barocco DK. So I think that should be pretty nice. And I only have one other one to show you guys that I picked out so far. And this is actually gonna be kind of cute, and you know what, this reminded me a lot of Margaret's. I know she just worked on a hat that looks pretty similar actually. I think it was called a scalloped hat or something like that. Oh no, that's not it. Let me just find it. This also a hat that looks really similar, and this one is a baby hat. It's called Christmas baby hat. It looks like that. It's the brown one with a little thing on top. It's just called Christmas baby hat. And for that, of course, I'm going to be using the cream and the brown. Oh, for this one, actually, I have this brown from Peria Dreamy, and I'm going to be using, I think this is Banner's Choice, and I don't know what color it is. It's like a tweed color. I have no idea the colorway. Obviously, you don't have a label for it, so I think that should also be pretty cute. And I'm going to be using scraps for like the little leaf and whatever other details I had on there. So that's all for now, guys. And yeah, again, since I mostly finished my organizing, I'm going to do a video sometime soon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.